Today, we finally get to kick off Season 1 of this Jets franchise rebuild. Before we get too far into the episode, we do have a couple injuries to go over. First is Allen Lazard, who has a pulled groin. He suffered that during the preseason. He will miss the first 3 weeks of the season. And then rookie receiver Brendan Rice. I was actually really excited to see him play today, but he apparently got a dislocated wrist in training this week, so he will not be playing today. I don't know how big of an impact this is even going to make on the team, but without those two guys to play our slot receiver, I'm really not comfortable going into the first game, so we are going to sign wide receiver Sterling Shepard. And in order to make that work with the roster, we are going to have to cut one player, and that's going to be wide receiver Xavier Weaver. Obviously, once Brendan Rice is healthy, he will go back above Sterling Shepard on the depth chart, but here's what your offense will look like for week 1. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is going to be our starting quarterback in his Super Bowl or bust season. I imagine he's going to retire at the end of the season no matter what. And here is how your starting defense will look. Really, the big concern to me is defensive line. Yes, we have Quinnen Williams and 2-star depth traits here, but I really don't know how well they are going to hold up. We do have an upgrade point for wide receiver Brendan Rice, even though he is injured, but he gets +3 to awareness, 2 to break tackle, 1 to catch in traffic, 2 to medium route, 1 to short route, and 1 to spin move. And we also get an upgrade to our backup quarterback, and the quarterback we're going to try to develop throughout the season in Jordan Travis. He gets +2 to throw accuracy deep, mid, and 1 to throw under pressure. It's opening day this week and a fresh start for every team around the league, and you'll be facing the Broncos. What's the key to victory? We're going to say stifling defense. I don't really know how well the offense is going to operate. We're going to go ahead and say stuffing the run. Even though I just said I'm kind of questionable about our defensive line, sure, why not? Let's go with that. Here is our first look at this year's draft class, and obviously with the impending retirement of Aaron Rodgers, or at least the possible retirement of Aaron Rodgers, we will be looking at quarterbacks throughout the entire season, even though we have Jordan Travis on the roster. But there are not really a lot in this class. There are 2 guys projected in the top 5 right now in Terrence Davis and Hugh Elliott. Then a couple guys projected on like day 2, and then a bunch of undrafted guys. So I really don't know if I would be comfortable drafting anyone past maybe these 2 guys. So I will be scouting them throughout the season and giving you updates on that. But finally, let's take a look at the Denver Broncos roster, led by rookie quarterback Drake May, who is a 77 overall. At running back, they have an 84 overall in Javonte Williams. At wide receivers, an 83 in Cortland Sutton, an 82 in Jerry Jeudy, and an 80 overall in Tim Patrick. No one really stands out, but they're all pretty solid. At tight end, they have a 73 overall. Left tackle is an 82. Left guard's an 80. Center is going to be a 75 overall. Right guard is an 80 overall. And right tackle is a 78. Now, over on defense, we are looking at a 77 overall left end. At right end, another 77 overall. Defensive tackle is a 71. Outside linebacker is a 79 in Jadeveon Clowney. Middle linebacker is a 75 overall. Right outside linebacker is a former Oklahoma Sooner in Nick Bonito. I believe there was also a former Sooner along the offensive line. At corner, they have Patrick Surtain, who is a 96 or certain. I believe it's Surtain. I could be wrong, but a 76 overall in Jerry Jacobs and Akella Witherspoon. At free safety is a 91 in Justin Simmons, and at strong safety is an 81 in Deshaun Elliott. But we're now finally ready to jump into week 1 of this season. Hopefully the offense doesn't lose too much not having Brendan Rice. Like I said, I was really excited to watch him. Not going to be a possibility in today's episode, but hopefully he is back in week 2 when we play the Colts. But let's go ahead and get into week 1 now. And this NFL season is officially underway as they send this one deep, and we should return this one out of the end zone across the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and he gets all the way to the 30-yard line. Now out comes our star quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, looking to lead us to a Super Bowl here in this season. Obviously only got to play 4 snaps in the last year. The Jets got a lot of hype when he came here, and then we did not get to see much of him. But now from the 30-yard line, he will start this with a handoff to Breece Hall to the outside, and that'll start today with a 3-yard run. Now a 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line. He'll send Taysom Hill in motion, who is lined up at fullback. We give it to Breece Hall again to the outside, and Hall will fight his way forward to set up a 3rd and 4. Now Rodgers is out in shotgun. Blake Corum was in at running back. Rodgers throwing over the middle, and that one will be incomplete, almost intercepted. It looked like he was intending that one for Brock Bowers, but it did not go as planned. We would punt it away, and now the Broncos take over at the 23 with a handoff to Williams up the middle, and he gets a 3-yard carry to start their drive. Now a 2nd and 7. Drake May comes back in shotgun at the 25-yard line. He will take the snap and looks to pass, throws to the outside. That'll be caught for the first down to the 36, a gain of 11. A 1-yard run from Javonte Williams sets up a 2nd and 9. Now May is back in shotgun. He will take the snap and looks to pass again. Gonna roll out to the outside, under pressure. Is Drake May gonna take off? Yes, he will for the first down and a lot more, and finally dive down to the 41-yard line. Now May lines up under center following the big run. I imagine they'll just give it to the running back on this play, and that's where they go with it with Javonte Williams, and he goes up the middle and fights his way forward for a 5-yard run. Now May is back in shotgun for a 2nd and 5. At the 35-yard line, he will take the snap and looks to pass. We're bringing a blitz, but he goes quick over the right side and finds Jerry Jeudy for the first down. Now at the Jets' 28-yard line, so far the rookie has made some really good decisions for them. And they'll give it to Javonte Williams, who will get met and brought down for no gain on that play. Now on a 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line, Williams is still in the backfield. They fake it to him. Now May throws on the run to the end zone, and that one is deflected away. Luckily, Jordan Whitehead was able to get a hand on that one. Now a 3rd and 10. He comes out with no one else in the backfield. May will take the snap and look for a quick pass, most likely. He steps up, throws on the run, and that one's going to get intercepted on the play. I believe it is Quincy Williams returning this. He's across the 30 and brought down to the 35-yard line. All right, Aaron, the defense got a turnover. Let's see if we can build upon that momentum. From shotgun, Rodgers will look to pass. His first throw downfield, his second throw finds Curtis Samuel, and that's his first completion. A 3-yard run from Hall and then a 1-yard pass to him sets up a 3rd and 6. Rodgers out of shotgun. A quick throw downfield. He finds Garrett Wilson for the first down all the way down to the Broncos' 28-yard line. That was a gain of 16 on that play, now inside the 30. Rodgers comes out under center, and that's going to be a false start on the Jets. No longer inside the 30-yard line now. It's a 1st and 15 with an I formation. Hand off to Breece Hall to the outside. He has to stiff arm one man and then gets met and brought down for no gain on the play. They rule it a 2nd and 15. He comes out in pistol. Hall is still the running back here. Rodgers will take the snap. They give it to Hall, and he can't find any space. Brought down to set up a 3rd and 15 now. Rodgers comes out with an empty backfield here. A 5-wide set. From the 33, he'll drop back. It's going to be a screen to the outside. That's going to be caught by Sterling Shepard, who jukes to the edge, and now trying to get the first down. And does he have it? No, he doesn't. 4th and 1. That play damn near worked, but we will settle for a field goal from kicker Cameron Dicker for about a 36-yard try. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. We jump into the Broncos' next drive. They face a 3rd and 13 from their own 40. May is back in shotgun. It's a screen to the outside. That is caught, but he's immediately brought down to bring up a 4th and 15, and they will punt it away. Aaron Rodgers gets to begin this drive at his own 8-yard line. He comes out under center. Breece Hall is lined up at running back. With 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter, they give it to Hall to the outside. The blocking sets up, and Breece Hall has a huge run here all the way to about the 31-yard line. That play would take us to the end of the first quarter. Now we start the second quarter with a 1st and 10, and it's a play action. He's going downfield. He's got his man, and that is Curtis Samuel racing down the sideline, brought down to the 22. So far, the addition of Curtis Samuel is looking like a smart idea. 1st and 10. Rodgers back in shotgun. Breece Hall is the running back. He'll take the snap and looks to pass, though. He throws to the outside, and that is Brock Bowers' first career reception for a gain of 4. I obviously want to see him use that tight end a lot more. I spend the 8th overall pick on him. 2nd and 6. Rodgers will drop back to pass. Now he's under pressure. He's going to get sacked on the play all the way back at the 25 to set up a 3rd and 12. I would really like to not settle for another field goal try, Aaron. He comes back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Blake Corum came out of the backfield. Rodgers is going to step up, now running along the line of scrimmage, and finally will just throw this one away. But now our left tackle, Bernard Raymond, is injured. Once again, we will see Cameron Dicker take the field, this time for about a 30 or a 42-yard field goal. I apologize. The kick is away, and it is good. We hold a 6-0 lead. The Broncos have a possible 3-and-out on their next drive. It's a 3rd and 7 from their own 28. May will take the snap, run the play action, throwing downfield. He finds his man for the first down all the way to the 45. However, now a couple plays later, it is a 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. Another chance for the Jets defense to get them off the field. He will send Jerry Jeudy in motion. He takes the snap and looks to pass. Going deep downfield, and he finds his man all the way down to the 13-yard line. That is Marvin Mims, the former Oklahoma Sooner. In case you're wondering why I mentioned that, I am a Sooner fan in case you didn't know that. But now 1st and 10. Handoff to Javonte Williams, who was hit in the backfield for a loss of 1. That now leads to a 2nd and 11. He comes out with a 5-wide set. May all alone in the backfield will look to pass again. He goes over the middle, he finds his man, and that'll set up a 3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line. They line up in shotgun one more time. Let's see if we can bring some pressure to the rookie. May will take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the outside, throwing on the run. He finds his man, and he steps out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is Cortland Sutton. Now a 1st and goal from inside the 1. May lines up under center. Handoff to Javonte Williams. He is leveled in the backfield. Does not get there. That was Jermaine Johnson on the hit. Now a 2nd and goal. He lines up under center again. They will send a man in motion. He lines up on the other side of the line here. It's a handoff to the running back again, and once again, he won't get into the end zone. Actually, they rule he got there. I do not think he actually made it in. All right, they actually overruled that. So now 3rd and goal from inside the 1-yard line one more time. May in shotgun. Another handoff to Javonte Williams, and that time he is definitely into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. The Jets offense will take over at the 25-yard line with 5:27 to play in the half. Rodgers is back in shotgun. It's a handoff to Breece Hall up the middle, who will break one tackle, break another one, and finally get brought down for a 7-yard run. At the 32-yard line, Rodgers in shotgun. It's a handoff to Blake Corum on his first career carry. He has the 1st down for a 7-yard gain. Now from their own 38, Rodgers is back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is checked back into the game here. Will take the snap, and Rodgers looks to pass. A quick throw to the outside is caught by Garrett Wilson. That's a 9-yard play. That leads to a 2nd and 1. Rodgers lines up under center in an I formation. Taysom Hill is lined up behind him, and behind Hill is going to be Breece Hall. That's where we go with it. He has the 1st down and gets into Broncos territory. Now Rodgers lines up under center. Once again, Breece Hall is still lined up in the backfield. And that's where we go with it, right up the middle. And Hall gets through that lane and is brought down for a 7-yard carry, but C.J. Uzomah is injured. Now a 2nd and 3. Rodgers back in shotgun. Corum is the running back. A quick throw to the outside is going to be caught, and that is Curtis Samuel for the 1st down, brought down to the 34. Under 3 minutes to go here in the half. We come out in a pistol formation yet again. Corum is the running back. It's a fake to Corum. Rodgers going to throw this one to the outside. That one is going to be caught by Garrett Wilson to turn it into a 4-yard play. Now a 5-wide set from the 30-yard line. Rodgers is all alone in the backfield. Will take the snap and looks to pass. Staying in the pocket. He throws it underneath. Caught by Garrett Wilson, who has the 1st down all the way to the 21. That should take us into the 2-minute warning. We come out of the 2-minute warning in shotgun. Rodgers will look to pass. He's going to throw this one on the run, and that's a diving drop. And now Joe Tippmann, our starting center, is injured. That one was intended for Curtis Samuel. But now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers back in shotgun. Breece Hall is still lined up at running back. He will take the snap. They're bringing a blitz. He goes to the outside, caught by Hall, but he is leveled immediately. And now John Feliciano, our backup center, is injured. Well, don't really know what's going to happen to the offensive line here. A 3rd and 10. Rodgers will take the snap and look to pass. He's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play all the way back at the 34. And now Cameron Dicker will come out for a 51-yard try to make it 9-7. The kick is away, and it is going to be good. The defense would force a punt in simulation, and now we get to come out and start at the 47-yard line. With 57 seconds to go and 2 timeouts here in the half, a throw to the outside will fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers back in shotgun. Will take the snap, once again looking to pass. He's going down the middle, and that one will fall incomplete. That one was intended for Sterling Shepard. On 3rd and 10, Rodgers will drop back to pass. He's going to be under pressure again. He might escape it. Rodgers is going to take off. He has the 1st down and a lot more, sliding down to the 30-yard line. Aaron Rodgers just ran for 23 yards. With 40 seconds to go in the half now, Rodgers back in shotgun. Blake Corum is the running back. He will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws to the outside. That is caught by Shepard, who gets out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 7. Rodgers back in shotgun again. They're going to bring a blitz, and he's going to get sacked, fumble the ball, and the Broncos have recovered. And I don't believe anybody is going to be able to get him. Inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Broncos. We will now jump into the second half where the Broncos got the ball first. It's a 3rd and 10 from their own 36. Can we get them off the field? We're bringing a blitz. He's going downfield, and that one will be incomplete, and they will punt it away. Aaron Rodgers will now get to take over at his own 7-yard line here with 9.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. From under center, it's a fake to Breece Hall. Now Rodgers going downfield. He finds Curtis Samuel, and Samuel breaking tackles, finally brought down to the 45-yard line. Following that big play, we would get a 3-yard gain. Now on 2nd and 7, Rodgers apparently took the snap way before he was ready, and now he's getting sacked on the play to bring up a 3rd and 12. I don't know how he caught that snap and then was still trying to direct traffic, but whatever. 3rd and 12 from the 43-yard line, and that's going to be a false start, making this even more difficult. Now a 3rd and 17. Rodgers back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Blake Corum. He makes one man miss, but can't make anyone else miss, and it brings up a 4th and 9. Just a few plays following the punt, it's now a 3rd and 5. Can we get them off the field? He's going downfield, but finds his man for the first down, keeping their drive alive to the 46-yard line. But just a couple plays after that, it's a 3rd and 7. From the 44, can we get them off the field here? May will take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the outside, throwing on the run. He finds his man, and that's going to set up a 4th and inches. However, they are going to go for it here from the 37-yard line. May back in shotgun with a quick throw to the outside. He overthrows his man, and the Jets will take over. With 3:18 to go here in the 3rd quarter now. From the 37-yard line, it's a handoff to Breece Hall, and he gets met immediately. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Hall is still the running back. He takes the snap, gives it to Hall, who will go up the middle, and this time he finds a lane for a gain of 6 yards. Now at 3rd and 4, Rodgers lines up under center. Hall is the running back. He'll drop back to pass, a quick throw to the outside, and he misses his man to set up a 4th down. Luckily, our defense would force another punt in simulation, but now we take over at our own 22. Rodgers takes a snap, hands off to Breece Hall, who goes to the outside and ends up with a 4-yard carry. That now brings up a 2nd and 6 from the 26. He's back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and a quick throw downfield. He's got his man. That's Breece Hall now off to the races inside the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. And the Jets have finally found the end zone thanks to Aaron Rodgers throwing to Breece Hall. That was not my first guess as to who would be Aaron Rodgers' first career touchdown pass as a Jet, but I will definitely take it. Now we are going to go for 2 to try to make this a 3-point game. Rodgers will come out in shotgun. Blake Corum is lined up at running back here. He'll take the snap, throws to the end zone, and a wide open Garrett Wilson. Now we are in the 4th quarter with a 3rd and 2 for the Broncos from their own 45-yard line. In an I formation, he runs a play action. Now May going downfield to absolutely nobody, and it brings up a 4th down. But they are going to go for it. They are not going to punt this ball away here. 4th and 2, back in shotgun, handoff to Javonte Williams, and he will fight his way forward and have the first down, keeping this drive alive. A couple plays later, and the Broncos face a 3rd and 4 from the 40-yard line. May will take the snap, a quick throw to a wide open man, and he has the first down to the 33, and this drive will continue. That was Jerry Jeudy on the reception. Now about 9 minutes to play here. It's a 1st and 10. May will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, under pressure, throws on the run downfield, and that one will fall incomplete, knocked away by Quincy Williams. Now a 2nd and 10. He's back in shotgun again. From the 33, May will take the snap and looks to pass downfield. He's going to fire down the middle to an open man, but he could not hit him. That sets up a 3rd and 10 at the 33-yard line. He lines up in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass again, fires downfield. This time he'll find his man. That's Cortland Sutton down to the 15. He will finally take the snap, hand off to the running back who goes up the middle. He finds some space, breaking tackles, and he is finally brought down to the 4-yard line. That sets up a 1st and goal with 7.5 minutes to play. Drake May lines up under center. They'll fake it to Williams. Now looking to pass. He goes to the end zone, and that is caught by Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, the rookie quarterback led a pretty good drive. Now it's up to our veteran quarterback. Aaron Rodgers back in shotgun from the 25-yard line. It's a handoff to Blake Corum, who goes to the outside. He has the first down, breaking tackles, and Corum all the way into Broncos territory. Only his 2nd carry today. I'd like to actually get him a little bit more involved if he's going to do that every time. 1st and 10. We go back to Breece Hall this time, who will bounce it to the outside, and this time Hall is brought down for just a 3-yard carry. Now a 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line. Breece Hall is lined up in the backfield. Rodgers will take the snap. We give it to Hall to go to the outside, and he will get met and brought down to set up a 3rd and 5 now. To try to keep our drive alive. No one else in the backfield. Rodgers is all alone. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He's going to lob this one downfield. That one will be deflected away. He was going for Blake Corum, but now we have a 4th and 5. And we're actually lined up to punt this ball away. I really don't agree with that here, but the punt's going to get off. They don't hit our punter, and now we have to count on the defense. They get to take over at the 6-yard line. I really would have gone for it on 4th and 5. That's not even a joke. 1st and 10. May lines up under center. It's a handoff to Williams. Never mind, it's a play action. Now he's going downfield. He'll find his tight end. That's a gain of about 5 yards. That brings up a 2nd and 5 now for the Broncos. May is back in shotgun. He'll send Judy in motion. He takes the snap and looks to pass. He's going to fire this one over the middle, and there is nobody there. That sets up a 3rd down. The Jets could really use this stop. A 3rd and 5. May is back in shotgun. He will take a snap. It's a draw play up the middle, and they won't get the 1st down. He is swarmed to bring up a 4th and 3. The punt would be a fair catch at the 39-yard line. Now Rodgers comes out with about 4.5 minutes to go. On the first play, a roll to the outside. Now Rodgers going deep downfield and overthrows Brock Bowers. 2nd and 10. I think I called him Browers, but it's Bowers. You guys know that. Now 2nd and 10. Rodgers going over the middle, and he will find Garrett Wilson into Broncos territory, brought down to the 30-yard line. Getting downfield has not really been a problem today. It's been finishing drives. 1st and 10. Rodgers out of shotgun. Will roll to the outside. Now finally throw this one downfield and miss his receiver. 2nd and 10. Rodgers back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is still lined up at running back here. Rodgers will look to pass. He's going to fire this one downfield. That is going to be caught and hold on to by Curtis Samuel for the 1st down. Rodgers lines up under center. Breece Hall is still the running back. Will we finally run the ball? No, it's going to be a play action. Rodgers going to the end zone, and he will find his man, but it's knocked out of his hands. 2nd and 10. With 3:20 to play now. Rodgers back in shotgun. Hall is still the running back, but once again will look to pass. He's going to throw this one to the outside, caught by Bowers, and that's just a 3-yard play. We are now under 3 minutes to play in the game. It's a 3rd and 7. Rodgers lines up under center. He will take the snap. It's going to be a fake to Breece Hall. Rodgers now looking to go somewhere with the ball. He will throw it away on 3rd down. And we're going to settle for a field goal from Cameron Dicker of about 33 yards to try to make it a 1-point game and hope one more time our defense can get a stop. Now we do have all 3 timeouts and still the 2-minute warning. It's a 1-point game, 2:39 to go. He takes the snap. It's a fake. Now going over the middle, and there is nobody there. We don't have to burn a timeout here. Williams should still be the running back here, and that's where they go with it. He goes up the middle, now tries to bounce to the outside, and is brought down for a short gain. That play would take it down to a 2-minute warning. Now a 3rd and 8 from the 27. It's a fake. Now May looking to throw the ball downfield. He rolls around and throws on the run and finds his man downfield, Jerry Jeudy, all the way to the 46-yard line. Now, since we shoved him out of bounds forward, we didn't have to burn a timeout, so we still have a chance to get the ball back here. May is lined up under center. It's a handoff to Williams to go up the middle, and he'll get brought down for just a 3-yard gain, and we burn our first timeout. 1:51 to play. May is lined up under center. Williams is still the running back, and they'll go right back to Williams, who tries to go to the outside, but he is brought down by Whitehead, and we burn our second timeout. Now a 3rd and 6. Drake May back in shotgun. From the 42, he's going to look to pass here. He's going to step up in the pocket, now throw this one down the sideline, and we don't have to burn our final timeout. The punt would go out of bounds at our own 2-yard line, so that is where Rodgers gets to start things. With a 5-wide set, he'll look to pass. A quick throw over the middle is going to be caught by Sterling Shepard for a 9-yard gain. But obviously we cannot afford to burn that final timeout just yet. Now it's 2nd and 1. Rodgers back in shotgun, looking for another quick pass, and it's going to be intercepted on the play, and the Broncos just need to go down, and they will get out of here with the win thanks to Justin Simmons. It has been a rough day for the Jets, but this overthrow is probably the roughest point of the day. Your final score of Week 1 is 21-20. We will fall to 0-1 here in the new Aaron Rodgers era, if that's what you want to call it. And it did not look like a great day for the offense. They could move the ball downfield, but we really couldn't finish drives. We had to settle for several field goals. The final stats on the day, Aaron Rodgers goes 19 for 31, 306 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. That ultimately cost us the game. Breece Hall, 71 yards on 15 carries. Receiving, Garrett Wilson, 5 for 70. Curtis Samuel, 5 for 120. Sterling Shepard stepped in nicely in the injury for Brendan Rice, but hopefully getting him back next week really helps us out. And Breece Hall goes 3 for 75 and a touchdown. Over on defense, CJ Mosley led the team in tackles. In sacks, we got none. We did get 1 interception from Quincy Williams. But now let's see how the rookie quarterback did. Drake May goes 23 for 39, 237 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Javonte Williams runs for 50 yards on 26 carries. He really didn't run the ball that well, but did find the end zone once. And then receiving, Cortland Sutton, if I can talk, 7 for 65 and a touchdown. And now, just to add insult to injury after losing in week 1, we have lost our starting left tackle and our backup center for the next 4 weeks of the season. Obviously, this is not how I envisioned the start of this season going, but in the next episode, we will go to week 2 when we take on the Indianapolis Colts.